Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Keegan here and welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And welcome back to another episode of Questions and Answers, a series where I answer questions you guys leave me in the comments section, in either the comments of my last episode or in the comments of some of my recent videos. And as always, if you have any questions you'd like me to answer in the next episode, feel free to leave them in the comment section below or in the comments in any of my newer videos that are going to be coming up soon. So today I have a total of 27 questions to answer, so I don't really have anything else to say, so let's dive into the questions you guys left me. So yeah, let's do this. The first 10 questions come from GTA 5 Fan 22. His first question is, do you honestly think the new James Bond film No Time to Die is going to come out in November? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see of what COVID will bring us. I'm thinking it probably will, but we'll have to wait and see. The second question from GTA 5 Fan 22 is, if No Time to Die doesn't come out in November, then do you think it should be delayed to sometime in 2021, or should it go straight to video on demand? I think it should get delayed to 2021 if it doesn't get released in November. I think it should just get delayed, but that's just my opinion at least. The third one from GTA 5 Fan 22 is, do you think the movie Black Widow should come out in theaters, or should it move to Disney Plus? I don't know. I think it should just go into theaters, depending if COVID won't do anything. But if COVID causes it to if it delays it, then it should probably just go to Disney Plus. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But if it does get pushed back because of COVID, then it should just go to Disney Plus. The fourth question from GTA 5 Fan 22 is, how do you feel about Milan 2020 moving to Disney Plus? Honestly, I have zero expectations of it, and I actually haven't seen it yet, and I don't really plan on seeing it because I wasn't interested in it. Well, it's another live action remake from Disney, and I'm actually getting sick of all these live action remakes. The thing that surprises me though of Milan 2020, that it was actually filmed in places in China near concentration camps, and I'm not making this up. There are several articles about it. Links to those articles will be in the description down below. But that's pretty screwed up if you ask me. Yeah. The next one from GTA 5 Fan 22 is, what are some movie franchises you think are overrated? I think the Harry Potter movies are overrated. I do like the Star Wars movies, well, the older ones, like the originals. And I don't mind the prequels, but I think the sequels are overrated. Now, I haven't seen the new Star Wars movie, the Rise of Skywalker or whatever. I haven't checked it out yet, but I think the sequel Star Wars trilogy is overrated. I don't really know much. I don't have much else to say, but those are the only two film franchises that I think are overrated in my opinion. So yeah. The next one from GTA 5 Fan 22 is, what are some movie franchises you think are underrated? That's a good question. I don't know what some movie franchises that I think are underrated. There is none that I can think of at the moment. Sorry. That I do apologize that didn't answer your question, but yeah, I don't really know what film franchises that I think are underrated at the moment. But yeah. The next one from GTA 5 Fan 22. What are some TV shows you think are overrated? Now, I know I'm probably going to get some shit for saying some of these, but the shows that I think are overrated consist of The Office, Friends, Stranger Things. Now, I enjoyed the first season of Stranger Things, but I couldn't really get into season 2 and season 3. I actually gave up watching halfway through season 3, and I don't think I'm going to continue with Stranger Things. I enjoyed the first season. I wasn't really a big fan of season 2 or season 3. I didn't finish season 3. I got bored of it. I also think Black Mirror is overrated. Now, it's an anthology series, but I don't know. I couldn't really get into it. I watched like the first couple episodes and nah, it's not for me. I couldn't get into it. I also think Downton Abbey. I think Downton Abbey is overrated. I only watched like the first two seasons, and I wasn't really invested in it. It was just not my kind of show whatsoever. What else is another show that I think is overrated? Those are the really shows that I can think of that I think are overrated. Oh wait, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is overrated. I could not get into Rick and Morty at all. But yeah, guys, that's all I can really think of for TV shows that I think are overrated. The next one from GTA 5 Fan 22 is, what are some TV shows you think are underrated? Some shows I think of that I think are underrated consist of The Deuce, which sadly only had 3 seasons. Ray Donovan was underrated. I didn't like season 7 though. What are some other shows that I think of that are underrated? I'm trying to think of some, but I can't really think of too much on my mind. Nurse Jackie was underrated. I enjoyed Nurse Jackie. Don't really have much to say for shows that I think are underrated, but I know there's a lot that I think of that are underrated, but I can't really think of them right now at the moment. The next one from GTA 5 Fan 22 is, do you collect movie posters? No, I don't collect movie posters, but I've been kind of thinking about collecting them for a little while. Maybe I might. We'll see. And the last one from GTA 5 Fan 22 is, do you think it's cool how the new SpongeBob movie came to theaters in Canada? Yeah, I think it's cool it came out into theaters in Canada. And also other movies like Tenet, The New Mutants, and all that came into theaters in Canada. I did a review of Tenet recently if you want to check that out. So yeah, the next question comes from Andy Kishore, and his question is, are you aware that there exists some female reviewers on YouTube? Yeah, I'm aware there are female reviewers on YouTube, because after all, not every reviewer is male, after all. Yeah. The next one from Andy Kishore is, are you aware that there exist official movies that have swear words in the title? I understand you don't usually review those kinds of movies, but you have let a few swear words slip out of some of the videos on your old channel. Yeah, there are some movies with swear words in the title, like the Jackass movies and Glorious Bastards, which I'll probably do a review on someday, and a couple of other movies. And yeah, I swore a little bit on my old channel, but I didn't really drop anything too overly abrasive like the F word or anything. I mainly used words like shit and all that. Well, nothing too abrasive, not like the F word or the C word and all that, but minor, like the S word and stuff like that. But yeah, it's my channel. I can say whatever I want. But yeah. The next one from Andy Kishore is, are you aware that they announced a Planes, Trains, and Automobiles remake with Will Smith and Kevin Hart as starring as the leads? Yeah, I heard there was a remake of that coming out. Personally, I don't think a remake is necessary. I don't know, there's too many remakes these days. To be honest, I wasn't really a big fan of the original Planes, Trains, and Automobiles movie with Steve Martin and John Candy. I don't know, I just wasn't really a big fan of it. Well, I only watched it once, like 3 years ago. Maybe I should try to watch it again and see if my opinions changed on it. But I don't know. I wasn't really a big fan of the original Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. The next one from Andy Kishore is, are there any good movies that came out on your birthday? Yeah, there are a few movies that I know of that came out on my birthday. Like, I think the original Terminator came out on my birthday. I'm not sure though. I think it was either the first one or the second Terminator movie came out on my birthday. Even though I wasn't born then when it came out. I was born on July 3rd, 2001. The first Transformers movie, I'm pretty sure, came out on my birthday in 2007. I know that the Amazing Spider-Man, the one with Andrew Garfield, came out on my birthday back in 2012. I remember seeing commercials for it on that day. And Midsummer came out on my birthday back in last year actually. There's a couple movies that I know of that came out in July 3rd, but I don't really want to name them all in this video. But there's a few movies that came out on my birthday, whether I was born or not. So yeah. The next one from Andy Kishore is: Are you aware that The Walking Dead will conclude after the 11th season, which is planned for 2022? Yeah, I heard that the show is going to be coming to an end after season 11. And I know that they're actually going to be coming out with a spin-off series with the characters Daryl and Carol in it. And to be honest, I used to watch The Walking Dead, but I got bored of that show and I quit watching it halfway through season 8. Me and my brother used to watch together on Netflix, but we stopped watching halfway through season 6. But I continued to watch it up until halfway through season 8. I don't know, just the show got boring. The first 5 seasons were good. It definitely went downhill after the 5th season, in my opinion. It just kind of got boring and it just got repetitive to watch, and it just kind of felt like a chore watching it. But I used to watch The Walking Dead, but not anymore. I also couldn't get into Fear the Walking Dead, the spin-off series to that. But looks like The Walking Dead is finally coming to an end after season 11. It took them long enough. So yeah. The next 10 questions come from Harold Dexter. His first one is: What are your least favorite Pixar movies? I don't know what's my least favorite Pixar movies. There's none that I can think of at the moment. The second question from Harold Dexter is: Why didn't you like Despicable Me 3? It felt kind of rushed. The storyline, well, there were too many plots in it, like the character's Gru's brother, which his brother Drew or whatever, was really annoying. It just, I don't know, it kind of dragged on. It's just, I don't know, I didn't like it. Just wasn't really a big fan of it. The first Despicable Me movie is the best one, though, I'd say. But I don't know, I didn't like the third one that much. The third one from Harold Dexter is: Why didn't you like Trolls? To be honest, I haven't seen it since I watched it a long time ago. I can't remember when I watched it. I don't exactly remember why I didn't like it at the moment. I can't really remember why. It's just, I don't know, it just wasn't really for me. The fourth one from Harold Dexter is: Why didn't you like the Dr. Seuss, the Lorax 2012 movie? Now, I gotta be honest, I actually used to like that movie. I didn't mind it, but as I got older, I began to realize the flaws with it. And no, not because of the Nostalgia Critic review of it. While he does have good points of it, but it's just, I don't know. I kind of grew out of it. Just like, I used to like it, but now I didn't like it. No, I don't like it. It's kind of a meme. Well, it's not really a meme anymore, but it was a meme at one point back in 2017 or 2018 or something. I don't know. It's kind of a long story. I used to like it though, but not anymore. The fifth one from Harold Dexter is: Have you ever been grounded? Yeah, I've been grounded one time, like 5 years ago. I won't say why I was grounded. It was a stupid reason though. But I was only grounded for a week over something stupid. I won't say what it was, but it was stupid. And I haven't been grounded ever since. Which, that's a good thing. The sixth question from Harold Dexter is: Did you used to have VHS tapes? Yes, I used to have VHS tapes a long, long time ago, but me and my family got rid of them back in, I think it was either 2009 or 2010 when we got rid of them. But I can't remember. But I used to have VHS tapes, but my parents got rid of them 10 or 11 years ago before I even started collecting a lot more DVDs and Blu-rays and all that like I do now. The seventh question from Harold Dexter is: What's your opinion on the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run? I haven't seen it yet. I'm not really in a big rush to seeing it, but maybe I'll watch it someday. But I'm not really in too big of a rush of seeing it. The 8th question from Harold Dexter is, do you have any brothers or sisters? I do have one brother. He's younger than me. He's 16 years old. I won't say his name, but I do have one brother, and he's 16 years old. But I won't say his name in this video. I just won't say his name. The 9th question from Harold Dexter is, why did you get rid of your Blu-ray of Hotel for Dogs, even though it was the very first Blu-ray you ever got? I gotta be honest, I only watched the movie once when I got it, and I haven't watched it again ever since. I watched it back in 2009 when I got it, and I never watched it again, and I wasn't really a big fan of the movie, to be honest, and it definitely is a movie I probably won't ever watch again, so that's why I got rid of it. But I will remember it being the first Blu-ray I ever got, but it is a forgettable movie. The movie itself is forgettable, though. And the last one from Harold Dexter is, can you do a tour of your bedroom? Maybe. I'll think about it. I don't know. But just remember, I don't take requests to do videos of any kind. I'll upload videos whenever I feel like it. And whatever video I want to do on. Whatever I want to do a video on. But maybe. The next question is from TheUltimate VideoGameMaster5000. And his question is, what are your thoughts on the new Avengers game? I don't know. I don't know if I'll get it or not, but maybe. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get it, though. Probably not. Just didn't really appeal to me. I'm probably not going to get it, though. And the last question comes from Andy Kishore, and his question is, on your old channel, I heard you played a little bit of the 2013 video game Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U. Are you aware there's an upcoming Nintendo Switch version called Super Mario 3D World Plus Bowser's Fury, which is scheduled to be released on February 12th, 2021? No, I didn't know there was a new Super Mario 3D World coming out on the Switch. And I wasn't a big fan of the Super Mario 3D World game on the Wii U. I only played it once, and I thought it was okay. I wasn't really a big fan of it, though. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like, please leave a comment below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And like I said at the beginning of this video, if you have any questions you'd like me to answer in the next episode, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. On either of this video or any of my newer videos that are going to be coming up soon. So, in the meantime, thanks again for watching this video. I hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, this is Keegan Shepherd signing off. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.